Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dinga and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included, where I hope everyone's okay. Everything should be okay. We've got enough food. Stress is actually probably at the lowest it's been for the past 3 episodes. And yeah, we're just gonna hopefully finish off the base. I mean, this is gonna take a very long time down here. That's pretty much a certainty. Like, that's not happening for a long time. And that, you know what, that's alright. That's alright. Is that ice melting? I want to stop clicking on there. We go right click. Okay, I'm sorry. I've been playing a lot of RimWorld. I sort of got into the game temporarily, and then I was like actually a little bit addicted, and then I got a lot of bit addicted, and I've been annoyed because I've started like 3 separate save files and died in every single one of them. In fact, at one point I had 9 of the bastards surviving, and for some stupid reason, a pack of man-eating cougars completely destroyed me. And I'm talking about the animal variety before any of you dirty bastards get any ideas, so don't even think about it. Anyways, so yeah, we've got a lot of stuff we kind of want to get done. It's gonna take a while though, and I'm not even sure if I know the full extent of how to do this properly. Oh, food is decayed. What a surprise! Food is at all times decaying. We do need to sort out this polluted oxygen. I'm not sure how to do it. I think it should be filtration or something. If you oxygen maybe. Air scrubber, reduces the rate of disease by filtering polluted oxygen out of the air. Right, okay, so it should be air deodorizer that I'm going to be using. Anyways, for now it's nighttime. I don't know, how many of these guys do we have? How many, duplicants, not replicants, what am I thinking of? What's replicants? I can't remember what replicants are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. There's 9 of them. I could have guessed that by looking on the top where it says population. I'm an idiot, doesn't matter, ignore me. Yeah, it's been quite an odd week in terms of like the channel. Something I noticed that I found particularly odd was the fact that we gained, so I'm trying to think, basically we were at 258 subs, and then we gained, I think it was 3, like literally in a day. We went from 258 to 261, and then we went from 261 to 257 the next day. I'm not sure what's quite going on. I think 3 people accidentally subscribed and they went, no, don't want this. Or something, I don't know. It was just odd. But regardless. Oh well. Mima. Right, this is almost done. We're currently working on sanitation, yeah? Yeah, sanitation, right. And then sanitation goes into here. If I'm not mistaken. We do need to get rid of this massive polluted oxygen cloud really badly. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna extend this up, just maybe it's like that much. And then just sort of sequence it like this. So I can have, and it fits perfectly as well, which is good. And I should be able to. Yes, nice, research complete. Right, let's quickly get something else in there. I'm gonna go with percolation. What's percolation? Air scrubber and electrolyzer. So probably want that. What allows us to create the air deoxidizer? Oxygen. No, it is the air deoxidizer, right? Yeah. I think it is. It's probably the filtration, isn't it? Sieves the selected gas out of gaseous mixtures, sending it into a separate pipe. Liquid filter. Sieves the liquid out of a liquid mixture. Uses sand to purify polluted water, which is probably important. Where's that? Where's the thing I want to make? Because I know it hasn't just been made. I'm gonna say that anyways because it's probably the smarter of the choices to go with. I mean, generally speaking, you don't want that. Like, I could maybe just filter out the, like the bad. Like, I could probably filter out the polluted oxygen down to where the algae is. So the algae just takes it up and, no wait, that consumes carbon dioxide, not polluted oxygen. So, I don't know. I'm just gonna go with what I have. In the meantime, let's go to, I think, medicine, hand sanitizer. Yeah, I might as well set up a few of those. Not enough materials. I hate that you can't, it's not than like RimWorld where you can just build the entire thing and then just have them sort of get the resources and then build it when they have it. It's a little bit annoying in that regard, but oh well. How big is this shower? Well, whatever. I'm gonna do have three of those. Have an actual lavatory, that might be nice. Have two of those. And it appears that was somewhat it. I mean, there was oxygen stuff. Oh, we already have the air deodorizer, nice. Hang on, I'm gonna cancel that. Cancel build. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna there, and there. Hopefully the polluted oxygen will travel into these and yeah, and then hopefully that'll be given. Now, I don't know if you have to. I'm just gonna quickly check plumbing to see if it needs like a gas pipe. No, seemingly does not. Awesome. Obviously we want kind of everything to be built. We do actually finally have a bathroom, which is nice. We finally have it sorted. It's literally just a matter of getting the piping sorted so we can kind of have this little area to have clean water in, and then that clean water will then be sent to the lavatories, the showers, and then sent back down into the area. I'm gonna, right, that's gonna go up to there. Hopefully I'm gonna make it so it's sort of filtered here, I think, and then after it's filtered I'll probably have it moved to somewhere else. I'm not sure, maybe directly above here, although I don't think it's a good idea to have a battery powered, I don't think it's a good idea to have a power plant right next to a water area. Definitely not a smart choice on my part, but yeah, we're gonna use this, won't we? We're gonna use this for a reservoir. We're gonna have this kind of just be the place where all the water culminates. Have it so up here is where the... Actually, that could work, I've just thought. So, the puffs over here take a lot of the polluted oxygen, take it up into the, like, this oxygen, and then just drop it down into slime. Slime can be converted into algae, so I could make a never-ending loop that would allow us to have constant supply of oxygen, just by very simply having gas pumps that take the polluted oxygen to here, the slimes take the slimes, then give us polluted oxygen. Like the slimes then give us slime, which then can be converted into algae and basically supplies us, so we keep our oxygen clean. And then up here, since the compost is sort of at the top, it only ever really deposits the polluted oxygen up here, as you can see. So if we take it, so it drops that, it takes that and takes it down, that should all work out. Only problem is the only thing that was kind of turning that compost, I think the only thing that can, don't put your waste to waste, yeah, I think it's only fertilizer that goes in there. So if I don't have fertilizer, that means I can't fertilize these, and the problem is I was using the outhouse to produce polluted dirt, which produced fertilizer. So unless there's something that allows me to, like, there must be something that I can think of. Let me think. There must be hydroponics. I recognize this. Grow a single plant when sown a seed. Allows liquid delivery for plant irrigation. I'm thinking there must be some way that you can use polluted water to create polluted dirt, and that must work somehow, but I can't think if there is or not. Refinement, fertilizer maker, juice. There we go, nice, we've got it, we've sorted it. It's a never-ending cycle and we just have to get it set up. Nice. And we'll get it set up here, so the fertilizer maker gets put up here, compost gets up, filters all the air into here, the polluted oxygen is then taken down to here where the slimes drop the slime is then taken to another area where algae is produced in return of slime, and that then produces oxygen, and all it takes is the problem is then we don't have a solution for the water, because obviously polluted water happens obviously from this lavatories, showers. I almost said lavatories. That would have been amazing. But yeah, so like obviously the polluted water comes from lavatories and showers. That will be taken somewhere, so that's going to be taken up to here, I believe, because then it was going to get filtered back into here for clean water, which is then going to get taken back up here. However, hang on, how do you got soggy feet? I thought, there must be something to scrub up there. I'll mop, even not scrub. I'll just get that, yeah, that's a little bit. Right, so, right, so what we need, right, to start off the cycle, polluted oxygen gets pumped down here. No, wait, to start off the cycle, polluted water gets turned into fertilizer. Fertilizer produces polluted oxygen. I think. That should be how it works. Polluted oxygen then gets pumped here, where puffs turn it into slime, which can then be produced into algae. Algae then gets produced into, can then convert carbon dioxide into oxygen, meaning we have a constant supply of carbon dioxide being turned into clean air for everyone to breathe. So no matter what, everyone's constantly breathing clean air. We just need something that, we'll probably need to put another air pump up here that pumps the carbon dioxide back down to here so it can be converted again. That shouldn't be a problem. The only problem I can really think of is very simply, obviously, carbon dioxide isn't the same as, we can't, is there, I don't think there's no way to convert carbon dioxide into water because of the fact that carbon dioxide isn't in water. Water is made of 2 hydrogen atoms and oxygen, you know, H2O, all that nonsense. Basically, there's no carbon dioxide there. However, if we split it so the carbon is separate from the oxygen, that means that the oxygen could then get turned into water. However, obviously, algae terrariums, they kind of consume the carbon and give out the oxygen. So, I'm sorry, I'm trying to wrap my head around this, and it's giving me a headache. So, obviously we need to come up with a way to create hydrogen. Because obviously we're going to have to give away some of the oxygen we want to produce in order to make water. However, basically we have an unlimited supply of algae. I don't know if that... If I'm not mistaken, that should mean we run out of oxygen. Because obviously the oxygen is going to get... Let's say half of it is taken off and turned into water. That water then gets polluted. The polluted water then turns into compost. Compost then turns into polluted oxygen. Polluted oxygen then gets turned into slime. Slime then gets turned into algae, which consumes the carbon and oxygen. However, then half the oxygen... I don't know. I'm just gonna go for that. That seems like the only choice I really have in terms of unlimited oxygen. This episode got very scientific very quickly. Right, so that does take sand. I don't know if this is too short for this, maybe? Because everything seems to be getting stifled. Stifled? Nope, that doesn't seem to be a problem because that's growing now. Compost, obviously we can just take compost. And does fertilizer naturally... I need to find out, does fertilizer, I found it. There we go. Fertilizer, it doesn't say anywhere that it's emitting anything. So I think it's only compost. I think it's because the... Right. Okay, so breaks the polluted dirt. The polluted dirt, I believe... I know polluted dirt emits it, so I think maybe that's it. However, I don't know how I can continually make polluted dirt. Because obviously we do need to somewhat poison the atmosphere in order to get the slime. I don't know, I'll figure something out. There's only one way I can do this, and that is by just figuring something out, because I don't have a choice. But first things first, we're going to have to get all the research we can, because we do need to use the water we have in order to get the research. Right, so yeah, that's just to kind of pump air into certain areas. That's all that was for. Thankfully all the polluted oxygen seems to have gone now, which is good. For now at least it's good. That is until we get the... Well, the plumbing, I know it's plumbing. Until we get the gas filler. Which I believe is next. Yes, we're about to get it. Nice. I'm gonna say cancel that build. Cancel all of these builds because we don't want to get rid of all of it. It's very much only a temporary solution until we get more access to stuff, and we don't want to completely ruin our chances. This base is huge. I've only just actually had a proper look at it. Oh, I'm sorry. My throat decided it was done talking for the day and broke. Hang on. Oh, shit, sorry. I hit the microphone. I'm just thinking. This has to output both liquid and solid. So surely it must also output surely it must output what's it called? Surely it must output polluted dirt. I've just thought underneath this we could have this little area. We could just have it be fit for fertilizer production. So close to it, so close. Come on, you can do it, May. Yes, nice. Right, so we got gas filter. Right, so like I thought, it's like that. It's just the way it is. Huh. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop before I'm an idiot. Glass flows from output to intake. Right, I'm gonna have it here. Actually, let's not have it there. Let's have it over here. Directly above where the pollution's coming from. I don't want to do that. Cancel that. Right. Drag it down to about here because obviously we need to put a gas. Can we not rotate this? Oh, to rotate. Okay, that's a weird button to rotate for. Right, so obviously we want to no, I just realized we're gonna want to do that differently. And of course it's gonna cancel that, which sucks. But there's nothing I can do. This has been a very we're gonna go cooking station. It's been a very busy episode. Power. Heavy watt cable. Oxygen? No, it's not oxygen, it's utility. No, plumbing. Plumbing, you idiot. So we want to... because obviously we're going down here anyways, so... if we maybe... right, so... then we'll have it... the gas filter there. We'll have the polluted oxygen come out the green side, and the probably will be we'll have carbon dioxide filtered out. And the carbon dioxide will have to go back up because it's the only way we can get back. The carbon dioxide is going to want to go down, so we are planning like miles in advance for this. Oh, bollocks. cancel that. Gonna have to make this go down earlier. Right, cancel up until that point. Liquid pipe. Just make sure it connects there. Right, now this has to go down. And we'll just put it across because we might as well. Right, and then what we can do here is make several vents. So like one there. In between, let's say that's every 3 light bulbs, so like that, that's fairly evenly distributed, I think. And then we just have to cancel that. Now this is going to be an absolute nightmare to look at, but yeah, that's what we're going to have to do. That's going to work. That'll transfer, and then obviously here, I probably should have done that. I don't know if I keep on pausing this or not, which I think I do. Obviously we're going to have to... There we go, like that. So polluted oxygen comes out this side, carbon dioxide goes out that side. And yes, it is unreachable right now, but it won't be eventually when we finally make it down there. Cancel dig. If anything, we want to do that, because then they'll dig down and everything will be alright. Everything will be hunky-dory. Actually, I'm gonna say let's cancel that. This is gonna be a hell of a long episode. So let's cancel everything like there. Right, there we go. Ladder. Bring that ladder down to there. Making mistakes along the way. And obviously we've already got the airlock up there, so it's just a matter of digging across. Like so. There we go, and that should lead to everything being awesome sauce. I don't know why I've been saying that a lot recently. I mean, I still need to dig this area, which I realized. And I will do so. That's automatically gonna get dug. Right, there we go. How long until it's only 0.7 cycles? I don't know how long this episode's been, but I hope it's been interesting at least. Because I've done a lot of stuff today. What do we want? I'm gonna say combustion, because we have like the means. We have like a lot of batteries that still need to be made. We do need to dig a lot more resources. But we should be alright. Oh, I'm getting messages on Discord. Don't know whether it's an announcement, whether it's basically just people saying, hey, you need to do stuff. All the way down. Literally, you just shout on someone's head. Poor person. You literally shout on not only someone's head, but also the graves of 3 of your compadres. I just realized I said compadres instead of compatriots or whatever. I don't even know the word I'm going for. Sand. Could you do me a favor and dig it? going at everything at their own pace. Oh, I just realized I'm speeding things up still. They've connected it up to something that has not been built yet. I do want to point out. Copper ore. That needs 50 kilos, and we have a lot of copper ore over here. Dig, I'm gonna say priority 9 over here. Get it dug. Go on, make me proud. Oh, we got a lot of people coming to do this. We're gonna have to quickly wire this up. And that's it. I have like no more copper ore because it's all been spent on heavy cables, which a lot of people might tell me is very inefficient, which I completely agree with, but I've done it now. There we go. Now I've got the means to do this. I have beds for 20 duplicants and I'm currently at 9, so I won't have to build a lot of beds anytime soon. So in that regard I'm alright. However, we got the next duplicant in perfectly timed 69 seconds. XD. Why? Alright, everything needs copper ore, and we've got plenty of copper ore up here. But it's up here, basically. Hang on, what's this? Dirt. It's just literally just dirt. Okay. There are some noises in here that I'm really concerned about. Two tires decayed. Fantastic. Hey, we got a new person. Right, welcome to the fray. Who am I gonna pick? Turner, Stinky, or Nicola? So ideally what we want is... Right, we've got... Obviously, I'm gonna say digging, because we've got a lot of digging in our future. This duplicate takes a little longer than usual to do their business, that's fine. Welcome to the fray, and anyways, I would like to thank you all for watching. My name has been Dinga. Leave a like if you are enjoying this series, subscribe to become a true sir and keep up to date with everything that I post. Good day, and I'll see you next time.